Big Boss Jock. Day 15 of the protest. My 750. It is a wandering remote. Here out in front of the F.B.I. field office. Redding, California. El Poderoso. 750 kilohertz. AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde. Continuando avec le programme. It's la programa. That's L. I'm starting the show. Oh, I know. Oh, another morning doing the same, being humiliated, holding the sign. No sé cómo actuar en castellano. Están humillándome nunca en mi vida en 25 años de hablar castellano. Yo usé tal expresión. No es en mi vocabulario. Me estoy aprendiendo. Me hubieran humillado. No me gusta esa palabra. No es en mi vocabulario. Ok, si it's otro. No. Good morning.
Oh man, I'm gonna change my fucking last name.
Yeah. Another day. No me humiles. It's a subjectivo. Humiliar. Oh, I'm right here. I know where I are. In front of the F.B.I. field office. Doing this. Being humiliated. Day 15 of holding a sign that says they sodomized me. The F.B.I. sodomized me. F.B.I. Director James Comey sodomized me June of 14 in this office. He sexually assaulted me. Tortured me. The director of the F.B.I. James Comey. I'm saying this very clearly. For some reason I'm out here 15 days doing the same. What a disgrace. Speaking right to you, FBI. Up there on the 3rd floor. That's nice. Willie's 48. No, but around there. Cheap. Saw one of those in Cali, Colombia. Green. Those are nice. They're probably in. Yeah, what color was it? They go find them too? That's why you said so. Yeah, they're in the program. I saw a green. Was it a 51 or was it a 49? In 1994 in Cali, Colombia. Link was at my side and we were taking the bus. Saw it out the window. They went and found these people. Yankee Sam, DIA, CIA. Make sure they're part of my program. I mean, I didn't mention their truck. So funny. Not for me. People out there aren't understanding. Just stay tuned, you'll understand. The psyops that got pulled off is quite complex, sophisticated. There's pages and pages of rhyme written explaining the operation. Just mark it down, you'll understand. Someday when you see the side note, that's what they did, invite everyone in. Every man I ever knew, invite them into the program. Allow them to hurt me. The Red 48-4 in Cucuta, Colombia, how many more? It's what they do. Had a lot of fun. And I never get some. Never get a fight back. Get up on the wall, take a fall. Out here being humiliated, day more. 15 days of this. I'm furious. Oh yes, I am. Full of fury. U.S. national security gives them the right to sodomize. That's what this is showing. Holding this sign day after day. FBI has committed a crime. Yes, they have. Oh yeah, see you today. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. No, FBI sodomized me. See you in your office. Redding, California continues, does the protest. Just waved hi, good morning to the FBI up there on the 3rd floor. They don't mind that I'm out here doing this a day more. 15 days. Holding a sign, being humiliated. The sexual assault victim of the FBI. Yeah. Point at me. Excuse me. Clear my throat. See the coppers down there, got somebody on their way to work. Looks like the motorcycle copper. Pulled someone over. Them and they're saying, you understand, we're after you too. We're gonna get you. You go ahead. Burn! Reds, rebels, get Yankee territory on fire! All across this Yankee nation. Reds, rebels, to the Continental Divide. That's where they go to unite. It's in the rhyme, artistic expression. Expression done artistically. The FBI, they're aware that I do these rhymes. Line after line. God right here inside. The one only God. Allah, Father in heaven. He helps me do it line by line. I got the waiver right there at the Copyright U.S. Copyright Registry. Let them know. Don't get upset. It's all just a poke, a joke. For all them Fed agents, right down to the local law enforcement. Enjoy the rhyme. Line by line.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Fine, I'm Jerry Key.
Excuse me?
Jerry Key.
Okay.
And my wife stopped and talked to you yesterday.
Okay.
And took some information.
Yeah.
And we were quite intrigued. We were talking about that this morning. And so we have some real concerns that you've gotten our attention.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you've taken interest.
Yes.
You do realize it's a crime to slander the FBI.
Well, I don't know. I guess maybe.
Well, I do know. It's definitely a crime to slander the FBI or make false accusations.
Okay. Well,
they're very aware of this also. They enforce the law.
Well, there might be some ink on a piece of paper that says so, but you know, there's a moral law that supersedes the laws of man. You know.
There's also one that says when a crime's committed, proper action should be taken. I'm being held under U.S. national security. Yeah.
U.S. national security. How does that work then?
How's that work? I receive no pay. I'm implanted with a stim receiver.
Okay.
I emit RF from my head. Can't be turned off. Serves as a GPS locator. Right now, everything we say is being recorded at 750 kilohertz AM.
So, can that be surgically removed?
How about can that be identified and charges placed where they should properly be placed against the federal agencies involved in implanting me in such a way? 11 months old. I was a baby. I don't feel the palm print nor the footprint should hold.
Well,
I was put in this program against my will. I have been being held against my will. I continue today to be held against my will. I'm stating that I'm being held as slave under U.S. national security. I'm also stating that Director of the FBI, James Comey, in June of 14, sodomized me in this field office.
He did?
Yes, he did.
This individual?
Director, FBI Director James Comey. A citizen cannot get out in front of a field office of the FBI, slander the director of the FBI, nor make false accusations without incurring repercussions.
I've never heard of such a thing. And this is America, where we have freedom of speech. It's our
exactly
it's our right. You know, we can tell the whole world that we don't agree with the president of the United States. That's our right as Americans.
If you were sodomized, sir, would you be quiet about that?
Well, heavens no.
And that's what I'm doing out here, Jerry.
We're not in a desert. We're in America. We have rights.
I'm exercising my right.
Yeah.
But what should be noted also is there's truth what's written on this sign, because if not, what I'm doing would be found illegal.
Yeah.
Leading to FBI taking action, coming down saying, get off our doorstep.
Well, I'm an American. I was born in this country, and
I was too.
And I'll die in this country. I love.
I don't know if I will,
and
but
I respect and appreciate my country and our government in so many ways. There's nothing perfect in this world.
Do you realize I'm a citizen also?
Yeah, sure, but we have rights, and we have a legal system that goes all the way up to.
I made a 109-page complaint with the FBI. Who do you suggest, Jerry, that I take action with? The CIA, DIA holds me daily. The FBI is the top cop on the street.
There's a physical instrument in your head?
In the back of my head. Right now, if you take an RF counter detector, you'll see that I'm emitting 74.9492 megahertz.
That cannot be surgically removed?
Do you understand that it's morally wrong to have that emitting from my head?
Well, I think so.
I do believe so also.
I mean,
so why don't we address first the problem that has been implanted? I receive no health care. Every month I receive in my name a check from the Secret Service sent to family members of mine who cash that check. I have no money. This isn't funny. I have a bullet inside. If a person takes a metal detector, you'll see I have metal in my back. I have metal in my head.
How are you taking care of yourself?
I don't get health care.
I mean, but how do you live?
With my dad. At 47 years old. I have bullet wound scars.
Cannot this instrument be surgically removed?
You're not following, Jerry.
Well.
Yeah. I addressed that with the FBI. Isn't it the FBI, the federal government's responsibility to undo what they did? Why is it my responsibility as a citizen?
Right. Notwithstanding, though, still there's people that could remove that, right? I mean, it can.
How about we address why is it there?
Well, I understand you got.
And what's been done with that being in there?
You got a real issue here.
Yes, I do.
That's why I'm saying there's two things that come to mind.
What's most importantly for me, Jerry, is that the crime is addressed. That justice is served. Right. From there, I think that the public, when they find out my history and that this is in there, they might help me get this removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would probably be a $500,000 to $1 million procedure.
Oh, really?
They told me $500,000 to get the bullet out of my back.
Okay.
This isn't some joke. I mean, I'm dying of what's inside. It's a lead bullet.
So you need legal support.
I need legal counsel.
And legal counsel. Number two, you need medical support.
Medical care. I would.
And number three.
Jerry,
and the number one thing.
I'm denied even going to a physical examination.
And the number one thing you need, I think, right now is exposure, and that's why you're out here. And
I appreciate that, Jerry.
And you recognize that, and that's what the media is all about. Without the media, without free press, there's never difference between us and the most, any country that has no rights. I'm
feeling like that today, Jerry. This is humiliating. Holding a sign that says I was sodomized.
This needs to get into the mainstream of the media.
So how am I going to do that? You going to help me, Jerry?
Well,
because you came down to talk to me today. What's your plan?
Well, I don't have a plan. I just came down to get acquainted with you. My wife talked to you, and
I understand that.
And she gathered information. She has concerns. We talked about this.
Did you look up any of the information on the internet?
I have not.
There's pages and pages.
She shared this with me this morning, and I shall.
I'll tell you what, Jerry.
You've got my attention, but I'm just saying.
Well, I appreciate your interest.
Well, it's just kind of like the media, like Twitter and Facebook.
I've been on Twitter.
Whenever people get engaged and they get involved, all of a sudden it becomes like Twitter.
That's what I'm trying
group,
for.
And then organizations emerge from such things.
Exactly, that could represent me, help me.
It's all about communication. It's all about exposure. And
right now I'm alone out here in front of the FBI office, not getting too far.
Yeah.
And the community should ask themselves, if someone were to hold a sign day after day with local law enforcement, federal law enforcement, aware of this, why are they not taking action? Because there's truth in what says my sign.
You know what you need? A suggestion is to put it on paper in a very succinct and powerful way. The pen is mightier than the sword.
I have 500.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Let me finish.
Well, I was trying to finish my point.
But I did. You think I'm naive? I've written over 500 pages at copyright.
I understand, but I'm just saying something.
How much do I have to write? How many hundreds of pages?
Well, I'm talking about that.
I left them 109 pages.
Okay, here's my point. In terms of the media,
this is getting a little bit irritating though, Jerry. I'm trying to follow you here.
Okay.
You say I need to write. Then explain to me, Jerry, how many hundreds of pages would I need to write to get someone to take action, take notice? Honestly, I have 800 pages at copyright right now.
Have you shared that with the media?
I've tried and tried. If you'd like, go to the Conservative Conspiracy Forum, and you can read many pages that I've posted on there, and it's not even close to what I have at copyright.
Do you have something, or is it possible to generate something like a page or two that you could hand to the local press here, or the media?
The local press, Jerry, in case you're not aware, in 2014, they left me on the corner. You're from this town, right? You've lived here for a while?
Well, I'm
in Palisadro? Yeah, right over here by Costco. They left me at evening time, bleeding down both legs from my anus. F.B.I. After they got done sodomizing me, they had me on the evening news. So I think that maybe the community is aware of me, and they think this is quite funny. It's a little bit of a problem, and I also feel that's why the local news crew, none of them are appearing here on the corner. I'm aware, what happened. Yeah, I was supposed to have amnesia and not be aware of any of the events. This isn't funny for me.
Where can we go to learn more about this?
Conservative Conspiracy Forum.
Conservative Conspiracy Forum.
Yes.
Okay, so just type that into Google.
Yeah, and you can look up Big Boss Jock. Go where it says government.
Okay.
Politics, government. Yeah, if you punch in Big Boss Jock.
You got my wife's and my attention. I'm going to research this out.
Well, thank you very much, Jerry, for your interest. And I don't want to come across as aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm just very frustrated out here this morning.
I understand.
For me, it's very humiliating.
I gave you sort of a knee-jerk reaction, which you know already all too well. You need legal support, you need medical support, you need communication, you need exposure.
Jerry,
but saying I'll do research, and we will.
And what's your opinion? If a lawyer were to scam me, see that I have a stimoceiver in my head, know that I'm emitting RF. There's a chunk of metal in my head. I think that I'm owed compensation.
How did this happen?
I was implanted 11 months old. I was a baby.
And how did that come about? I mean,
the command center in the dam that no one knows about is, if you were to talk to government officials, it's U.S. National Security, the installation. I'm out here every day exposing their installation. It's a DIA command center operated daily by CIA.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And I haven't received pay. I don't receive health care. I have a bullet inside my body and my spinal column. Federal agent Skeen is aware. He knows about this. I was also sodomized in 2005, hospitalized. Yes, while in Shasta County's lockup by the Sheriff Boshenko. It is not legal to make these kind of accusations. The way they kept me not knowledgeable that I was in this program was by routinely traumatizing me, using torture. And now I've become aware and I'm placing the accusations.
And all this is recorded. I can go to this conservative conspiracy. Well, again,
Conservative Conspiracy Forum.
Got it.
Please do. Take a look, Jerry.
And that explains all this. Has it all written?
Has part of it. And if you'd like to get a hold of me, I have my email address on there. I would be happy to share with you any information that you wish to see. I have hundreds of pages.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much, Jerry Key.
You too.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. And your name is?
John Paul Martineau.
John Paul Martineau.
Yeah. Okay. If you'd like my number or email address, would you like that?
Well, I'll research it out.
I'll be here 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Damn what they're doing is, don't do this to me. Yeah, we're not going to talk about me getting $1 million operation and somehow taking this out of my head. No compensation? Well, let's talk about transparency. How'd this get here? I got a story. What's Yankee Sam's? The lawyer would have a heyday. Oh, it would be, well, it depends for them. Heyday, it would make their day. They'd earn a lot of pay. Crime has been committed, one after another, again and again, all my life. Traumatized, sodomized, again and again. And that's only one of their techniques. Say you understand, I'm not going to go away. Says you understand why they sent him. And he says, now you see, you got to stay calm and just tell you what I say. I'm not being aggressive. I just got to calm down though, because I know when I play it back, I'm going to say, oh, I was mean with Jerry. You need to write some pages. Well, let me finish. I already wrote a whole bunch before we go down this road. I already know what I'm being told. Yeah, it's more my responsibility. What Yankee Sam's done to me is my responsibility. What citizen out there writes hundreds of pages? I'm not understanding. Crime has been committed. Study the law, sir. And that's you too, ma'am, and all of you, community. It's illegal to stand out here with a sign slandering the F.B.I. Wow, the coppers are getting people today. It's got another one. The motorcycle copper. It's the other end of the street. It says beat. I don't think so, her. I mean, I should keep fair. That's a him. No, motorcycle copper. Got another. Big Boss Chuck signing off momentarily. My 750. El Poderoso. 750 kilohertz. AM. En el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde, firmando fuera.